What's up, YouTube? This is Jamal from Team RFS, and today we're going to bring you a deck profile of the deck that Amani used to win the Chantilly chunin.
Alright, this deck is called RFS Decisions. I made it because Sakura and Shikamaru are my favorite ninjas, and so when I saw Shikamaru's decision and the reprinted Sakura decision, I just went for a deck called Decisions. So yeah, me and my man Tauntaun are about to go ahead and show you what it's like. Here we go.
Epic Tauntaun.
Start with the 0 drops. Got I Can Do It Sakura. I played Sakura, I Can Do It because she had 3 mental power. She was hard to just run over early game, even though she only worked once for a period of time, but I enjoyed having her in there as a 0 drop with that 3 mental, because a lot of people slowed down their aggression towards the deck. Yeah. Plus she was a good target for Sakura's and Shikamaru's decision. Played 3 Hotaru. I mean, she was just a good 0 drop for win. She was the only combat 0 drop, or 1 drop, or 2 drop I had, as a matter of fact. And I just needed a ninja with 2 mental power once I got around to turn 2, so I could Shikamaru's decision for a 2 drop. Then we got 2 Tamaris. I loved using Tamari because just like Sakura, she was anti-rush support. She didn't really come in handy for her mental power, not at all. Not at all. But she did come in handy for her effect, so I kept 2 of this one. And yeah, I only played 8 0 drops. So, 1 drops. I played 6 1 drops.
There's a lot of 1 drop.
Yep. Played 3 emails. Because, she had 3 mental power, and she was the mind transfer user. I wasn't looking for an Eno on turn 2. I was kind of looking for 1 for 3 support. It came in handy. She was medicine. Oddly, when you see the videos, you notice she has the most tendency to use the juices. So I played 3 of her. I played 3 Karin because she was medical. Needed her as early as possible, and her 2 support generally went behind Sakura for her 2 mental to make a 5. So I was being normal ninjas on turn 1, and mostly I needed her against support. That was probably the only thing I was worried about early on, that unnecessary damage that those lightning decks do. 2 drops. Played 2 KNS. KNS was the target for all of the decision cards. The primary target for Sakura's and Shikamaru's decision, he drew 4, or he searched the 4 drop or lower, which in most cases was him. Still was a good ninja. I mean, 4 mental power. We played 2 quick thinking Shikamaru. That was probably my favorite Shikamaru to play and win the hunt, because he gave mental power to other ninjas, and a lot of my early game was low on combat, severely low. So he turned in mental power in combat, which, as you have seen, I have quite a bit of early on. And then I needed him for Shikamaru's decision in the event I ever needed a bigger drop. Go figure. I played 1 of this dude because
RFS tap.
he came out oddly right with the decisions. I pulled 1, I was like, okay, that's not bad. And he actually did come in handy, being that additional medical ninja I needed. 3 drops. I played 2 Obito. He was my only 3 drop. I mainly played him as a counter card to things like KNS, Chiriku's. Had a lot of reinforcements. Kitamaro stayed 2s, Jirobo stayed 2s, Tail Beast Naruto's. I ran into a lot of Tail Beast Naruto's. So, it came in handy. 4 drops. Of course, played 2 Chiriku. I thought of playing 3 at first, but I couldn't find my 3rd foil one, so I stopped at 2. It worked just as well. Everybody knows what Chiriku does, so yeah. My 5 drops, I played 3 Yamato as my only drop in 5. Because with all the mental I built, it was just like, why not play Yamato? And since he was my only 5-drop, I decided to play 3 of them. He came in very, very handy. Of course, for my 6s, I played 2 of the Fiddle card. She's got to be like my favorite 6-drop. It's beautiful, mastery, a good built-in healing effect with a draw effect on top, and her combat is off the wall. Or a 6-drop anyway, on top of all of the support I build, not to mention her 3 female characteristic. On to the missions, we got 3 Sakura's decisions. This was the key mission I was going for. Sakura's decision, if anybody does not know by now, injures a healthy female and I draw cards equal to the female's mental power. Usually KNS was the target, especially in teams with Shikamaru. A nice draw 5. But in some cases I had to go for Sakura, I had to go for Ino. Had to get that draw going. Yeah. Played 3 Shikamaru's decisions. This was the other key mission I had. This one tutors a ninja whose interest cost is equal to or less than the target's mental power, or it looks for anyone if you target Shikamaru, and it draws a card whenever you search a female. I always went for KNS with this one, and 9 times out of 10, it was Shikamaru's decision, go get KNS for turn 2, draw a card, play him, reveal. Turn 3, play Sakura's decision, injure him, draw 4 cards, heal him, draw 1 from Futaba. It was like I could never not have too many cards in my hand from turn 2 beyond between the 2 key missions. Note, I've only ever searched for a male ninja with this one time. One time. I played 2 Training in the Moonlights just to kind of balance out the earth in the deck. That was about it. But it's still a great mission. Never not jutsu. I had way too many cards in my hand. And I played 1 card with Tenacity. Why this was in here? That's me. On to the jutsu. Staple. 3 Ferocious Punches. Probably my favorite win mission left in the format. I love the fact that a female or a medical ninja can do it, and it's a solid negation. Never not play 3 of them in my win decks. Maybe I'm addicted. 1 Hydro Pump, of course. I mean, we have to go with this one. Hydro Pump. 1 Reanimation Ninjutsu. This game is oddly very handy for it to have only been 1. Especially late game when I was really looking for stuff. Drawing 2 from Futaba, picking up that 1 card I needed. Recycled my missions more than jutsu. Cases of recycled jutsus. Played 2 Mind Scours. This is one of those things I don't see a lot in main decks around people that are not, you know, R4S. I used it for tutor, especially early game because I was playing 3 cards. It's kind of hard not to have a medical ninja. So it was a 1-for-1, but it was a top 3. I cycled out a lot of dead draws later on. Pretty good card for 1 chakra. We got 2 Mind Transfer Jutsu. Only 2? Got a lot of complaints about this one here. A lot of people, only 2 Mind Transfer? Yeah, only 2. Mind Transfer just, in my deck, it just takes who I don't want on your side, puts them on my side. And you don't get them back usually. You don't get them back. Broken cards. And of course, 1 random rotation. Just sticking around to keep the earth and wind in balance. It did save my life a couple of times, but more often than not, it was a hand calls. It's all good though. Then the client, of course, 3 Futabas. Doing way too much injuring in this deck to draw. Doing way too much healing in this deck to draw. All she did was draw.
And in Team Chicago, if you see this video, we did not steal Futaba, we just jumped on the bandwagon. Reinforcement inside.
It's an old school card. Okay. Reinforcements. We played Azashika. Yeah, you can clearly see this does nothing. No, honestly, I kept those in there because I had Ozma, Fist of Fury in my first version. He didn't make the cut. Same thing with Shika Cho. Choji Childhood didn't make the cut. But he was in my first version. Finally, irrelevant. Sakura Tsunade stayed around. I never got to play her, but I definitely kept her. Just in case. Oh no, I did play her once. Asaka's decision her for 6.
I did too.
Naruto and Yamato. I kept Naruto and Yamato. In the event I ever mind transferred a big Naruto, I squatted them into Naruto and Yamato. I did this a lot with people's tail beast modes in this tournament. I kept one Durable State 2 again because I took a lot of Durable State 1s and I was not intending on giving those back. Same thing with Kitamaro State 2. I never got a hold of a Kakashi, but don't think I was not ready for it.
Listen to this video, you should ban mind transfer. Listen.
And of course, Pain Itachi because I only needed one or the other.
He's read reinforcements running on mind transfer.
Side deck. I played 2 Weapons of War. Saved my life against Mill. Saved my. I didn't want to main deck or side deck Clear Sky because it was a 2-hand cost, and though I could easily pay it, I didn't want to. Everybody else was using Clear Sky. I don't want to. No. Weapons of War. I sided 2 Supremacy First Hokages against Mill, which oddly saved my life. Twice. Yes. Twice. I don't want to talk about it. I sided 2 detonating kunais in against other decks that could build mental power a lot. And I ran into quite a few of them, so it came in very handy. The +3 mental power, -1 from the hand, I could get a successful mind transfer on stuff like KNS's and other Shikamaru's. Aggravating. Ninjas. 2 Dehydration is my main side deck target because there was a lot of ninja effects running around. I dehydrated somebody's tail beast once. They couldn't take it. And then 2 Shinos. You know, in case somebody else came around with Shikamaru's decision. Best tutor I've ever seen on Earth. Other than since the long way reinforcements. So I kept Shinos just in case somebody else wanted to take a hold of it. And there you have it. Yes, I know, Tauntaun. It is delicious.
Alright, man. Now, if you're watching this, please don't touch this card. We love it. Thank you for watching.